It's the place where immortals are crowned, and it is the International Grand Final. Bottom lane, a little bit of trouble. GH actually able to get that first crush off. The body blocking from the trees. Mind control! You said if he had even a small amount of these... We have a lane switch, middle lane, Courier snipe, mind control, coming in for the kill on SCC. Miracle was already diving into the tower. Thanks to Nick's assassin rotating towards bottom. Miracle and Kuro were not being punished for their dive. Mind control, however, might but GH in the neighborhood. They're going to look for the double crush at GH. They'll connect a double kill for mind control and GH. He's trying to get in front of him, almost attempting to get just in the line of Kaka.
And then give the lifestealer a better matchup against the Batman.
Open wounds on bottom, going after KP. GH has the crush available, waiting out a little bit longer. The maximum amount of control time on KP. The Firefly is cutting the trees, and Matalaman happy to walk through it. GH taking a final center in bottom lane. Already Matalaman going for another dive. KP has to take flight, but the open wounds will slow him down. GH is here. It's a secondary stun. That's all they want to hold him in position. KP will fall. And Team Liquid,
they're even killing him top, maybe.
Newbee able to TP out, mind control, they get the vision. And this was the only lane that was going decently for Newbee.
Actually start giving them that shaker, just so you can get to play Dota.
They're coming to mid, they're going to try and punish Miracle at the moment. The quick rupture, Miracle still close to the T1 tower, has to try and run it off. He's got a lot of life, but without a TP scroll, can't really go anywhere. Mind control wants to sprout control the hillside, just like we saw previously. Mookie, he wants to rupture onto the Talman, coming up in the tower. Here comes GH. It's the same gank over and over again. The Frostbite's nice, but then again the damage. Kaka can't turn for the stun, and the Infest, he's inside the creep, popping back out. Mind control will join the fight. Rapid nature damage has already been inflicted as GH, he's got sprint off cooldown in 2 seconds time. This will give him the movement speed to catch up to fate, especially when mind control holds him in this run. He's looking for the stun on Moogie. Kuro just lets the ulti go. They may, yes they do. They have enough damage to kill off Moogie, turning attention towards Faith. Faith falling for the second time this game. Rest of Newbee do move over. He'll see Kaka. He'll end up seeing Moogie. GH, not sure how you get out this one. Top lane, the fight's been going in the meantime. Is KP dying, but GH runs off the rupture, so a 1-1 trade-off on the opposite sides of the map. Massive observer wards, you wouldn't even think you're 10 minutes into this game, but it reveals KP's position perfectly. So the crush can come in. KP, he can Firefly and get up the hill. I say he can. He doesn't have the movement speed. Board available for Kuro, but at least Kaka has this information. So here comes Newbee. You can blood rush, you can find the control. Is Kuro getting caught out? SCCC, he has Laguna Blade, doesn't want to burn it for just a lich. He wants a call, but he's not going to live long enough. Matalaman just arrived with so much damage. Even GH getting that follow-up stun onto KP. Firefly is available. He's now going to burn it. Lasso is up too. The double stun from Kaka, creating space. They're looking towards Slaughter. Anchor the clipping is about to begin. GH unwillingly left on the hill. Where's the stun? Where's the control? GH just TP's out under the cover of all, not too far away. He wants to stay in the fight, so he only went towards the shrine and then back to the mid. Matalaman with no mana and Moogie moving at very, very fast speed. This is the downside about not TPing all the way back to base. Moogie currently is going at about 700 movement speed on this Bloodseeker. And Laguna Blade go for a kill. They're going to find Matalaman. Kaka walking right over the top of him. Here goes your rupture to start with. Follow-up stun. Rage is available from the live sealer, but then again, when the silence is there, SCCC.
That's the info, and I don't think.
KP, Firefly up. Miracle's the opportunity.
Oh, he did fail!
He didn't blink! He didn't get the crush! Now the double stun is in there from Kaka! Really catching Team Liquid on the back heels. Rapid nature bounces through, however, so at least they can get the leader back. But right now, two heroes down for either side. It's Faith on the run with Moogie down south away from Kuro. While mind control of the Matalaman turn their attention towards Kaka. Another double stun from this Nyx assassin. And Team Liquid, they're going to be sad about this if they can't get more. And they're looking for it under the T1 tower. Moogie is here, ready to fight. Matalaman stealing that life back, ready to fight up Kaka. Invis for the moment. They'll drop the sentry ward under the tower. Spike Carapace, buying space for Kaka. They need more damage. Mind control, dusting out Kaka with a stick charger, still alive, back under the tower. He'll survive, but mind control is his TP. Nothing to cancel it, so he'll get out. Kaka's done just a little bit too far off.
Into the fight afterwards, and that was really awkward. So it ends up being a 2-for-2, clearly favoring Newbee. When you're this far behind, they catch up a little bit.
Oh, GH. He has a hate rune while being ruptured. This is the worst.
Not one of these top caliber teams. They're even going to find Kuro in mid. Another kill.
And they are. able to bring down the Lich. Nature's Prophet, however, now with the Shadow Blade, he's become the Infest bomb, working to bring down Boogie. Boogie doesn't have the life to survive this, trying to go left and right, but that's not going to dodge you. Defensive ward, Roshan's down to 2k. KP, he does have the Firefly. Blink is up in 1 second time. 1 second will be perfect, but then again, the initiation's already happened. Faith letting it go, but Homer's standing right in front, taking it at the same time. You've got SCC, a perfect stun. Troll Warlord's out. Kaka wants his TP. These Ancients are not his friends. That Lich ulti just would not stop the bounce, bounce, bounce. SCC, he's on the run now. From 2 heroes, about to become 3, but the third doesn't even arrive in time.
Sprint without breaking it.
Oh, he's found a target.
Slowly but steadily just blow up
Just
Kaka.
walked up. He doesn't have invis available, and it really is a blow up. 5 heroes, 1 infest inside the Slanter. Nyx Assassin gets some good vision now. Kuro, Miracle, and Mind Control all visible. Kaka needs a good opening, but they've already lost KP. So the opening is gone. The blink last zone, then Kaka's on the back line. He's waiting. He's holding on to his buyback. Nyx Assassin, he's the one being initiated on. Spike Cameras creates a little bit more space. Can't get the stun. The Laguna Blade does pop the Slanter, so his amplification is gone. But Mind Control, with his own BKB up and running, has already beaten the crap out of the tower. Live Stealer, stunned up from SDCCC, but he doesn't have enough damage. Without the Laguna Blade, they cannot pop that armor toggling Live Stealer. The Bloodright will force Team Liquid back. KP never comes into play. Smoke. Oh, Nyx Assassin, again, great vision up from him. He'll come underneath the Dire Sentry Ward, and I'll see he misses the Forest Strike, and now the jump in, hitting very hard. Slanter so low, he will fall the lasso. They're pushing the Troll Warlord up on the cliff. KP successful with that, while the Rupture on the backline's Mind Control. BKB won't protect him from this. Mookie, he's got the damage output, but not when he's getting Frost Blast down on 98 HP. Matoma needs to hit, able to do so. 3 heroes lost, and Miracle clipped.
Maiden just gets 2-shot by Life Stealer.
Oh, we can come back live as Team Liquid pushing into the bottom lane. Troll Warlord, the dust is up. They have the vision. Laguna Blade's available. They're saving it. They don't need it to get this kill on the Troll Warlord. And now it's Team Liquid on the run. GH is arriving, and so is Nature's Prophet. Infest up. They're going in once more. Blink looking for the cross. The frostbite. Perfect coming from Faith, creating space. It's still the Troll Warlord down. The Courier is the only thing for the Radiant side to die until Faith then follows it into the grave. Life Stealer, you've got to keep that detection up. Sentry Ward is down. The Glimmer Cape of Kuro really causing problems for Newbee to commit in these protection items. But Matoma, oh no, the Lincoln Spear! He had it up, KP blinked in, he was looking for the lasso. Lasso is the thing to trigger the Lincoln Spear, and now it's 4 heroes down. I don't know if Newbee can really repel this. They may even lose SCCC. Mind Control BKB to protect himself from the Light Strike Array, and now he'll die. The denial from the Bloodstone that this is not the position Newbee thought they were going to have. They were the ones to get the initial kill. And now they're losing 2 lanes of Brax.
Liquid showing really good fighting understanding here. They lose their troll, and a lot of teams will be like, alright, we lost our Terra, we gotta back off. But they played the high ground advantage very nicely. They get the turnaround with the quick and fence play, and just understand that in this position they can win the fights 4 on 5 or 4 on 4 at the very least if the right abilities have been used. And that's going to be 2 lanes of barracks here toward the end of a quick game 1. Unless Newbee pull off some absolutely miraculous smoke play.
And GG!
That now Liquid are taking a bit of a slower approach in this game, a bit more greedy, which they also are very good at playing with this Necrophos and Alchemist.
He's got a creep wave coming, he wants to wait for it.
He wants to do the damage to Miracle. If he's spending mana in this lane, he wants to go into that Alchemist.
Kaka, oh, they're body blocking Kuro. Moogie blinked in front of him, so the blink actually works to get close towards Kuro. Now he has level 2, so mana breaks available. Kuro's on the run, wants to try and juke the bog before it won't be successful. Newbee! Matamba, Faith wants to block him. You got the Frost Blast off cooldown right now. Matamba can't make his way back through the tree line. KP, he actually blocked it perfectly, and Newbee on top of him. Kaka. Cody is looking for the Courier for a second. He'll go to the Forest Strike. SCCC! He was moving off the mid lane. No warning bells flagging up for Miracle. And the Alchemist.
It's a great lane no matter what.
You'll send in another Shaker.
Mind Control.
Okay, yeah, he's going to beat into Faith. Kaka wants to help him out, but here comes Moogie. Burn him off. They deny him up as well. Mind Control can't even find the kill with all of his friendly Plague Wards around him. They cannot save his life.
Alright, Newbee woke up, man.
There's no way to get back off this top lane. Burrow Strike, a level 1 Ice Blast, and Moogie blinks forward, but the Burrow Strike holds Mind Control in position. He'll get a Gale onto Toots, some damage back in return, but Moogie kill secures with the Mana Void. THP.
If he knew he was here, he would just go right off. That's a lot of
okay. Yeah, sorry. I forgot it's a Necro, bitch.
Shroud, 17 stick.
Oh, but still! SC didn't forget anything! as they go over the observe board. This may be the best thing Liquid could have seen. Mind Control starting his TP. Kuro will be the sacrificial lamb, and GH as well. The Fissure creating a little bit of extra space. Starts his TP, but KP has the duel available. Kaka, Borrow Strike brings the damage up, allowing KP to get the win.
It might be some reliable versus unreliable gold thing. Ha, never mind. 120 reliable gold with Galaxy.
Yeah, this guy's been nowhere. Scythe up on top. GH's damage. It isn't enough. The bottom lane, getting all the farm and experience he wants. This is just Newbee owning the map, and now they go for more. The Ice Blast will be nice. Kill already happens. A Miracle will fall. Reaper's Sight is available. Ice Blast is on the way. They just have to hold him there. Vision to make sure of that. KP press the attack. The Scythe is down. Not getting the perfect chaining of stuns, but the damage output will allow them to shatter KP on the top. The Wildwoman's playing it so damn cool. He's not attacking. He's waiting for them to get in range. And now, Fissure jump up with the Ice Blast. They'll punish the SK. Hooper Slam also available. Kaka, is it going to be him once again? Blink in from G8. They'll keep the chain stone going, actually committing the Echo Slam, and they'll scythe him down. 30 seconds on the sideline for the SK while KP hiding in the trees.
I feel like that little bit of extra.
Kaka, gotta get out of there. Sandstorm, Fissure coming in, and he's able to fire a strike up. The Scythe will connect KP, breaking him free with the press the attack. There's still a lot of tick damage on him. KP, maybe it's time to turn and deny him, or you can just let him die.
He can't deny him.
Yep.
Team heroes in their own right. Now that's a Venom.
The duel onto him. Sonic Wave kicks and connects down to Kuro. The Lich Chain Frost bouncing down towards Matumba, but the epicenter from Kaka not really close enough. And Matumba actually gets a TP out. They look for a different target, and it's GH on the other side of the trees. 3 quick pickoffs. Legion Commander does die for the cause. That disengage, so he has to jump inside the Sandstorm. Blink will come off cooldown. Roshan's pretty low. There's your jump forward. It goes on GH's Earthshaker. Agency Mortal already in the hands of Miracle and Liquid. Now they have everything they need to win this fight. The Ice Blast is onto the SK. Even the side 3 heroes from Newbee are falling down. GH gets the Echo Slam off. But Newbee, now it's time to fight with their cause, or is it? Moogie backs out towards the Shrine. SCCC can't kill off Kuro. That one tree blocking the vision for him. He'll blink up and away. And the denial is there from Mind Control. The Shadow Strike being on him, not going to do the work. Moogie can't get that kill. The one charges. Yeah, just chipping away at the tier 3 tower.
Oh,
Lincoln, no! Lincoln Spear actually triggered off the back of the duel. The Scythe is the return punishment for KP's misdemeanor.
Oh, he didn't see that Matumba Man has the Lincolns. That's such a big mistake. No buyback one. This is going to be Raxtober. They can't kill this Alchemist twice with these heroes now.
Yeah, it's just looking at it.
Mail.
Kaka needs to bring in the epicenter. They need the damage. Here comes the epicenter from Kaka, away from the horns. He's able to get the fire strike in. Necro low. The Sonic Wave will kill him off. Where is this damage? However, the Echo Slam from GH. Holding down the edge image. Moogie's in trouble. The blink up, but the Plague Walls were there. Kuro's the man that shatters him out. When that Ice Blast connects, it's just too much damage being done. You still have the agency multiple there. As now, well, Miracle cancelled himself, but GH, oh, the silence! SCCC controls him perfectly. Now the Agency Mortal, it's gonna burn. Can they hold him there? Miracle back into the chemical range. Manta is up, beating into the range rank, turns attention over towards Moogie. He's already Radiance burning down the rest of the Newbee heroes. All he has to do is stand there and he's winning the game. Bringing down the creep wave now into the melee racks. Frost Armor is making this difficult, but not impossible. Team Liquid, where's that Burrow Strike? Coming in from Kaka. SCCC is back, he has that Orchid available. He waited for the Mana Star, but the damage is done. Miracle claims the melee racks. They need something in return. The Lincoln Sphere triggers once again. Is Moogie moving forward? KP has the duel available, looking for the target. Miracle is low. Can he get the duel off? Look for a different target. Mind Control over the side, and they will find this pickup. SC and Moogie together. KP still wants a bloody duel, but what can he get? Mind Control, there's your duel. Victory comes in. The Scythe doesn't do enough. Tumberman looking for another opening. He just walks around inside the shroud. They'll all blink away. Newbee, this has been a very expensive defense, and they still lost their bottom lane of racks.
So Liquid are not hesitating at all to put the pressure on.
This time there won't be the Agency Mortal, but he does have an Assault Cuirass, Blink Fire Strike, and KP, the duel is out. Lidge only going to bounce around. Mind Control brings it down, but comes back up again the side. KP can't survive. He'll lose the duel. Miracle will come in with a plus 14 damage. Looking to try and end this. Matumba with a double kill. And Miracle remembers objective-based gaming. Buyback is there from SCCC, but losing 2 cores already. One of them forced to buy back on Newbee. He's going again. He's going to try and run the back line. Blink Fire Strike, holding Miracle into position. Venomans are almost down the mana void. Moogie couldn't get it off. Now the exit from GH will control him, and this will be a huge kill if they can claim it. Anti-Mage is falling. Anti-Mage is down for 2 minutes. They're Newbee without the input, that's their big core. They just don't have the damage, and GG, 34 minutes, Team Liquid, more than dominating. A lot of it takes a lot of farm to get online. Like, how long do you take before you get the Rod of Atos? How long until you get the mech on the Darkseer?
Mid, I'm gonna move towards
Kaka.
Maybe there's an opportunity here. Good fissure.
With the Frostbite and the last attack from Kuro, flying over the rock wall. They don't have the Hex. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Kuro, the Shackles available. Okay, now that Hex is up. Level 3, he was holding onto it. KP with a double edge. Be Faith that takes the kill. Top lane, getting his Miracle. Where's that follow-up? Have they got the stun? They do, so there's no spin available for Spirit Siphon. Miracle just has to tank the physical damage. Well, in fact, now with Moogie moving over, they have enough to slow through the Plague Ward. Gale's going to connect on his target, SCCC. And with the Plague Ward up on the hill, realize no one else is there from Team Liquid. But while that's going on, top lane, the spin from Miracle. He has the Omni Slash available, but the Burrow Strike from Kaka, holding Miracle in position. He'll go into the tree, taking a lot of damage from the tower. Has to have the Healing Ward to give him life. Kaka, Burrow Strike in 2 seconds time. He can go once more, but the Healing Ward's causing problems, but maybe not enough. He has the damage, does he? The Healing Ward protections available with the spin of Miracle.
Be next on the menu for him. It has Miracle.
Death, great spin, dodging that hookstone from KP. Kaka, he doesn't have the mana for a Burrow Strike, and there was nothing he could do.
Coordinated and already entering.
Kaka, 6. They can set up on this one. Kaka, Burrow Strike. He can to go out. Burrow Strike going to connect on that mid lane. Exorcism is down soon. GH low on life, doesn't want to come close, but it's Necrophos who's shackled up, taking a lot of damage from that Exorcism Faith. No, he's going to die. No, Catapult bouncing off the Chain Frost. The Darkseer back wall. You got to make a little bit more problems. Fissure is down, so Kaka being broken out of his Sandstorm and the Invis. SCCC wants to bring the damage in close, but with 3 heroes already rotated over from Team Liquid. Just going to get close enough to get the next thanks to the Observer what they have behind. They see everything stampeding forward. Exorcism is down. It's a lot of damage KP has taken, but they'll still get the kill onto the top of an SCC once more. Kuro TP'd to try and help out, but now he's trapped. Kaka, no Burrow Strike for another 2 seconds, but the Exorcism will do the work, and Kuro, Kaka even commits it to ensure it. The lines is not what they want to go into, so they'll let the Mass Serpent Wars die, or maybe not. Miracle's coming in from the south. Burrow Strike up. Kaka actually dodging the back, but he cannot dodge the spin of Miracle. He's also Iron Shell bumped up. Double TP's out. SCCC, his TP's coming off cooldown in a second. He had to move one of his null talismans out of his backpack, and now starts it, but GH Echo slams it down. The silence, it needed to connect on the Earthshaker. And that's what they're doing. Observe wards on the hillside. Faith going to move in close enough. They'll get the Hex in the pull-up Shackles. The Fissure, nice from GH. Forced on Stampede from KP, trying to create space. Lynch holding won't continue his bounce, however. But KP's on the wrong side of the track. Omni Slash. They have enough damage to get through Kaka, but Miracle trapped under the towers. KP still alive. He ran all the way up to the north. Even has his blink available and steals the bounty room.
Their value is
That's a nice room. Double damage room, but the bad thing is the Echo Slam catching out at SCTC. They're already using that Hurricane Punch to get him free for the Stampede. They'll turn around, Mass Serpent Wards it down too. They find the kill at the Earthshaker. Now Newbee want to roll with the momentum into Mind Control, who stands his ground, taking it for the team. Exorcism Newbee in the team fight to get every single hit.
Kaka?
Yeah, middle of nowhere. And side. Executed.
They didn't know GH was there. He blinked into the side, and then GH saw him. Was like, wait, what?
Watching his spin, he won't have time. He can't TP out now. The Stampede, they're trying to close the distance so the Hex from Faith can come out. The Plague Ward going to block the retreat of the Juggernaut. He doesn't know it. That's why the movement path sent him back towards the south. KP comes in to land the extra stun, and Juggernaut will fall on the top lane. What was it? We were casting, okay, bottom lane. We might go back to that moment on top lane. The Gale out from Moogie. Nova being committed. GA starting his TP. He also will end up cancelling that one. Necro wants to run away. The Lynch ulti going to bounce perfectly. GH has the stun. Moogie's BKB will also be expended. You know that Liquid got to come from the south. The Hex is out already. Miracle spinning inside the pit. Roshan's down low. The back wall is nice. The Mass Serpent Wars it down too, but the Echo is left. Atlas Yonti, it's huge. 3 down for Newbee. They need to be able to survive the BKB. Allowing Moogie to survive with Miracle. Killing off Roshan, taking the Agency more. The Mass Serpent Wars is doing diddly squad at the moment. Even the side, heavy damage into Moogie on the retreat. The Burrow Strike not hitting the money. Kaka has to retreat back out again. The Plague Wall's making it difficult for Liquid just to get out of this scot-free. But now defuse away down from Miracle, catching up Moogie, ending the dominating streak. And the big advantage that Newbee had just disappeared. And they're looking, they get the Hex over on GH, but his face gets caught out. Trying to look for his own Hex, quick man to style out. KP looking for the horse stop, but GH is Fidget, right on the money. Kaka coming in, looking for any kind of stuns that make it so Liquid have overcommitted. Rotobatos onto the Necrophos, give Lofty Shadow Shaman, but Venomancer back to the world of living. Nova's available too. Miracle, you can bleed him out, but remember he's still got the secondary life. The Burrow Strike, they're just trying to chip away at him. That tier 3 tower, it's going, it's gone. Miracle will grab it. The spin, he wants to back out now, but no magic community. It's too risky to stick around. Watch that Aegis of the Immortal. They jump in, the horse on from KP, catching two. Aegis still there for the fact. Epicenter is doing its work. The Juggernaut, he's dying. The Aegis Immortal and time down a fraction of a second before. Miracle's gone. The Scythe will get a revenge. KP will fall. Kuro tries to stand the trees, but the exodus from SCC, they're having the damage output to do it. 3 heroes gone from Team Liquid. I want a counter on that Aegis. It had to be.
But it was simply this mid wave that they wanted to take care of. Now that that's done, they're starting to get back in
SCC, Yule steps up, not dropping back down again. Out of the Yule step, the hit. Kaka connects on his stun, follow from KP, but Mind Control drags them back in unwillingly into the fight. KP, he's got no way out, no stampede available. 2 heroes lost from Newbee. Liquid have opened the window. In with the Venomancer, remember he has that BKB to react to what's all about. Miracle, the Burrow Strike from Kaka, it'll connect, follow up Fidge for KP, he'll get the sun off the mouse, that was middle of the field, done here, Conan up, Miracle, the Echo slams there from GH and the Omni Flash, and damage out for 2 minutes with the side. SCC is gone for 2 minutes. The Lich Chamber bouncing back down. Kaka trying to hide himself, but right now it's all Liquid. They have taken down 4. He'll get the buyback from the Venomancer. GH to the 4th up. He won't even die for this. Liquid lose nothing but take everything from Newbee.
Big kill.
They see everything. Here comes the Echo Slam. Where's it going to be enough or not yet? The future is down. Necro control. It's a nice holding from Moogie. Maybe the regeneration is enough. Miracle. The Aegis Immortal will pop face. Able to shackle him forever. Holding him. Up they come once more. No Hex. No instant stun available. Only flash on top of Moogie. The Tri's not doing enough. And there's the Miracle Joe. Double kill for him. Defuse away MCCC. While Centaur controls the backline. The Exodus, it needs to do some damage. But right now, Newbee dropping lifelines. And GG is done. Liquid will be the first team in the history of the International to whitewash the Grand Final. 3-0 victory over Newbee.
They have been absolutely fantastic over the last few days. Liquid, they were...
Liquid will be the first team in the history of the International to whitewash the Grand Final. 3-0 victory over Newbee.
They have been absolutely fantastic over the last few days. Liquid, they were so close to elimination like 2 or 3 times in a row. And every single time they overcame it. And today they just looked like just flat out the best team in the world. This series, it's not only a 3-0, those pretty convincing wins for the most part. Just a clearly better team. Big congratulations.
You thought the run could have been over. They were knocked down in the quarterfinals by Invictus Gaming. They did the hard road all the way through the lower bracket. They fought all the way up into the grand final, taking out in the lower bracket final LFY at the start of today. A team which everyone thought their play in the group stage was beyond contest. They kept fighting, then up against Newbee. A 3-0 victory, styled from all round. Team Liquid, we thought they could claim the Aegis of the champions, and they're about to do exactly that. Your champions of the International 2017 is Team Liquid.
Liquid are no longer doing it. Liquid have done it. Your 2017 international champions are Team Liquid. KeyArena, I'm gonna find you. Congratulations. KeyArena, every TI, every international, 7 of them. This one is yours. How does it feel?
Feels good. I'm planning to come here again next year and stay here again.
Defend your title. I know it's a lot to process. I'm going to let you do just that. Matu, how heavy is that Aegis?
Yeah, you know, it actually feels pretty good. I'm totally speechless. Wow.
Hey, GH. It wasn't that long ago you were running around on pub servers. Your first TI, and you lift the trophy. Make it up for GH. How does it feel, dude? How does it feel? You are a TI champion. You are one of the best 5 players to play Dota 2 at this moment.
Well, let me tell you something. The feeling is surreal. I just couldn't accept it at first. I still can't. I can't accept it right now. I need some time.
Why don't we remind them, guys? Team Liquid, 2017 international champions. You guys are going to go and party. You have got the best night ahead of you. You've had the best day. I'll let the audience say the rest. It's never been done before. 3-0. 3-0 Grand Finals. Team Liquid, your champions. One more time, raise the roof of the KeyArena. Team Liquid.